What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and thank you for tuning in. Today I want to give you guys the cost breakdown of my 2024 Kubota LX2610 with various attachments to it. So far the tractor videos have been doing pretty well on the channel, so I definitely appreciate each and every one of you watching those videos. Video number one was just kind of like the overview and the welcoming the tractor to the channel. Video number two ended up being why I chose this machine specifically, and if you haven't seen those videos, I will link them in the description below. And video number three right now, I want to give you guys the cost breakdown, like I said, just in case you're trying to buy a machine similar, so that way you have an idea roughly what you're going to pay. Quick side note, I did end up making 2 YouTube shorts in the past 3 weeks that I have been absent, just because, I'll be honest, I had 2 minor inconveniences with this machine so far. They both ended up being dealer issues, and I made YouTube shorts on them by saying hey, my 50K machine this, or the dealership did this on my 50K machine, and oh my god, am I still getting blown up about how stupid I must be to spend $50,000 on a small machine like this, blah blah blah. And honestly, I love it, because the more hate I'm even getting, I don't preach hate on this channel whatsoever, but the more y'all are hating, it's realistically still helping my channel, so it's backfiring on you. And then also, the 50-year-old guys who are yelling at me for spending close to 50 grand on a small machine that I'm going to be able to use on this property for the next 20 plus years, helping build my house and whatnot. Those are the guys that are spending $65,000 on a special edition Harley Davidson that they get to ride 3 times a year. So okay. But let's get into the video. Let me tell you exactly what I paid for this machine. And yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, so let's get into the video. Now keep in mind, this might not be 100% accurate if you're watching this video in 2026. I'm filming this right now in February of 2024, so this is the pricing of these machines right now. I'm sure in a couple years, depending on inflation and politics and whatnot, these tractors might cost different money whenever you might be watching it. Also, here in Pennsylvania, we pay 6% sales tax. This also might be different depending on what state you're in. If you're in New York and pay 10% or something like that. So keep that in consideration when I go over all these prices here. All right, so first thing is first, and obviously the most expensive part of this machine is obviously the machine itself. So the Kubota LX2610, it's a 24.8 or something like that horsepower machine. That way it stays underneath diesel emissions. The machine itself, what you're seeing here, the wheels, the actual body of the machine, 4-wheel drive, hydrostat transmission, the ROPS bar, all that fun stuff. Just that alone is $20,200. So the base of the machine is 20 grand. Then the next expensive part goes to the BH77 subframe mount backhoe. So this is not a 3-point backhoe, this is a subframe mount backhoe, which is obviously a lot nicer. The 77, this comes with a 16-inch bucket. This right here was 10 grand. So already just with the machine in the backhoe, I'm at $30,000. There is no point in having a tractor without having a front loader. So the front loader here, and I apologize for the shaky video, my ground it's all torn up. So either way, front loader plus bucket. Bucket's over there. I got a 54-inch bucket that came with the front loader. Bucket plus the front loader, $5,500. $5,500 for that. Then you see here, I have a grapple. This is a 60-inch grapple, and in order to function the grapple, you had to buy the third function kit from Kubota, which is these two little buttons right here. These open and close the grapple itself, run all the hydraulic lines to this there, to the grapple itself. The grapple's awesome, but in order to do that, that was $2,500. So literally what you see here, the tangibles, what you're actually looking at right now, comes to $38,200 for this. So I'm 40 grand just into a brand new machine with a backhoe, front loader, bucket, and grapple. Next, you have sales tax, because I am not a farmer no matter how much Busch Light I decide to drink. Sales tax was a little bit over $2,300. And then from there, you go to your dealer fees, so like your dock and stuff like that. Thankfully, my dealer wasn't crazy. This was just a little bit over 300 bucks. Next becomes like the bigger thing. So, for example, yes, I did finance this machine. I'm not a fan of spending 50 grand out of my own pocket and then not having any money left. So Kubota has some really low interest rates. Why not use the bank's money? So yes, I am a peasant and I decided to finance this tractor, but all in all, it's a 1.99% interest rate. So I spent a whopping total of $3,500 on interest, which in reality, I didn't think that was that bad. I chose to run that route. And that is if I pay the minimum payment every single month for the entire term, 3,500 bucks. I didn't think that was bad. And then the very final thing is Kubota insurance. So anything financed through Kubota, you obviously need insurance, just like a vehicle and pretty much anything else with a title in Pennsylvania. So the insurance itself, I could have used my homeowners and property insurance for this. However, I didn't get into it. I know it would probably be a lot cheaper, but Kubota insurance is supposed to be pretty good. I did a bunch of questions and stuff like that on the Kubota Facebook forum pages, and everyone's like, yeah, for sure, go with the K-Tech insurance. So just the K-Tech insurance for the entire term, the insurance itself was just over 4,200 bucks. Now, that is expensive for insurance. That's a big kicker. That's a big, I don't know, $4,200 for insurance is huge. So just insurance and interest, I'm like $7,500 deep. So that's the majority. So like, yeah, the machine might be under 40 grand, but it came closer to what, $48,000 total? And that's with insurance, that's with taxes, that's with my interest and your dealer fees. So all in all, personally, I don't think it's that bad. Is it expensive? Yes, but am I gonna get my usage out of it on my property for the next couple years, helping build a house and anything else we wanna do? Yeah, I absolutely am. So when it comes down to it, money is literally perception, and I think that's a good deal. However, I'm sure people in my comment section are gonna think it's a terrible deal. But like I'm saying, you might think your 60 grand Harley is a good deal. I think you're absolutely crazy. I don't know. So either way, I wanted to make this a super short video, let you know what I paid for my machine. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Please look forward to more tractor content because I plan to put more tractor content out. So like the video if you haven't already. I gotta get to work spreading a bunch of gravel. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all guys in the next upload. Peace.